Hello everybody, welcome back to yet another video, and today we are taking a look at the original Battlefleet Gothic Armada. Yes, several months ago, in fact I can't remember when it was, I did actually take a quick look at Battlefleet Gothic Armada 2. Great game, seriously, you guys should play it, but of course I never actually played the original because I didn't own the original back then. Now I do, so we can actually go ahead and take a look at this, and actually have a look at the single player. All this and more, after the intro.
For 10,000 years, the Imperium of Man has endured under the rule of the immortal Emperor. The worlds of man are scattered across the galaxy, threatened by savage aliens, heretics who defy the Emperor's will, and horrors lurking upon forgotten worlds. It is a time of endless war, selfless heroism, and blackest infamy.
I see fortresses in the stars. A circle of 6, but they sleep yet and must be awakened. Ride upon the storms of chaos. Gather your rivals around you. End discord and terror throughout 1,000 worlds. Abaddon the Despoiler, War Master of Chaos. You speak in meaningless riddles. What are the fortresses in the stars? Answer me or die now! Stop this foolishness. I have consorted with creatures far more powerful than you. Speak, crone, but I will remember your insolence. Seek the hand of darkness. Take the eye of night. With these, the citadels will be yours to command. A chorus of 1,000,000,000 throats will cry your name in fear and hatred. The stars themselves will run red with blood. If you have the courage for it. War Master.
Now the reason why I've decided to not go ahead and play the campaign in the Battlefleet Gothic Armada 2 when I showed it off is because it is actually a direct sequel. It does go ahead and link back to this story, and obviously I don't want to spoil anything by, you know, not playing this one first.
Sir, we're approaching the location of Orbital Station Aleph.
Captain, the station is surrounded by an asteroid field. I have calculated the best approach for us to pass through it safely.
Okay, so who are we? What are we doing? What's the story? Essentially, Battlefleet Gothic Armada takes place in the Warhammer 40,000 universe. Why is this so important? Well, it's important because it means a lot of the stuff that happens there is related to the greater story. Primarily to do with the, well, mankind and Abaddon the Despoiler. Who is Abaddon the Despoiler? I can't really go ahead and say because I'm not, well, versed enough to be able to go ahead and say in 40k lore. But essentially, huge big war going on. Humans are sort of fighting tooth and nail to survive. Heretics and treacherous forces are against you. But of course, we ourselves play as a man called Captain Spire, soon to be Admiral Spire.
Captain, our auger arrays indicate that the orbital station is heavily damaged. I suggest we move in closer to discover what happened here.
Okay, so there's a damaged orbital station.
Awaiting orders.
But yes, Captain Spire is of the Gothic Armada fleets, the Gothic sector of the Imperial Navy. And well, he's a pretty swell guy, as we'll go ahead and see in a bit. He's a tough commander, pretty smart, on his toes,
May still be lurking around.
I don't really know what to say about him. He's great.
I recommend
I wish I could say
dispatching
more,
some
but
of the
you know,
ships and
I
armsmen
don't know
to
enough of
board
Warhammer to
Station
say
Aleph
too much.
and report on what they find.
But Battlefleet Gothic Armada,
Ship ready.
essentially, it's if you've ever played a standard Warhammer game, it's
Boarding
basically
parties
Warhammer
underway,
real time and in space, which is obviously cool because you know it's in space. Space is always cool.
We found the command center, sir. This place is a mess. It's full of bodies. The station's command crew. They're all dead.
Act cautiously, Sergeant. I have a bad feeling about this.
Sir, we found a survivor. Sir, the station is a trap. We're under attack by traitor forces.
Wait, it's a trap? Oh Jesus! So what's going on? The Imperial Navy, who we play as, this was originally one of their orbital stations. The orbital station got attacked, and the truth of the matter is that the heretic forces are, well, they're here. And in fact, what's more than that is not only are they here, they're en route. Not just a small fleet of just a smattering of destroyers and the occasional cruiser. No. The enemy's prime fleet is due to come through this sector at some point, as we will find out shortly. We are but a single cruiser. Now, regardless of how good we may be at our job, a single cruiser cannot take on an entire war fleet. An armada of ships. It is just not for us.
We blew it to pieces.
Sir, I'm picking up some strange signals in the nearby gas cloud. Sir, the signals. They're iconoclast destroyers.
Oh, bugger.
Chaos ships. This sector is a long way from the Eye of Terror. What could they be after here?
Whatever their reasons, Captain, these heretics must be destroyed at once.
Agreed, Commissar.
Captain, consulting the ship's cogitators and machine spirit can help guide you in making tactical decisions in battle.
Activating tactical cogitators.
Okay. So we've got two of them. One of them seems to have his shield mostly down.
Engaging.
Although this one that's at better range, I think would be the more ideal choice.
Resuming normal. Master Gunner, we need to direct additional power to the targeting cogitators to increase our weaponry's accuracy.
Okay, so basically, make guns shoot faster, more accurately, and so forth.
Course plotted.
Tactical cogitators, see how close they get, and if they get close enough, we'll try to board.
We are the Imperial Navy.
Alright, still got the other one. Shields are recharging so we can do a bit of damage before they do recharge. Fire on board? Come on, tear them to pieces already. They're almost down. Come on. And they're down. Okay, that is both enemy ships destroyed. No, it should be fine then. Right?
Well done, crew.
Captain, the auger arrays are reporting more enemy signals. Many more.
A gigantic chaos fleet.
Jesus.
There's no way we could survive fighting them head on.
Look at the
Contact
size
High
of that
Command
fleet.
Immediately.
Unable to do so, Captain. All communications are jammed. Captain, there may be a way for us to escape and warn Port Maw. We could risk an emergency warp jump.
It's risky to
Could.
engage the
We
war
have to.
engines this close to the star's gravitational field. But the Chaos Fleet has us boxed in. Sir, we don't have any other options. Course plotted.
Basically, we're going to do a suicide jump because it's the only way to get out of here in one piece. Assuming that we even do get out of here in one piece.
Eternal God Emperor. Preserve
God, they're
us
tearing
from
us
the
to pieces.
dangers
Hurry up.
avoid.
Warp, hurry up. Come on. Jesus, they're tearing us to pieces. And we're away.
If what you say is true, Captain Spire, a vast Chaos fleet is massing for attack. Inquisitor Horst, are you sure of this man?
Maybe we should consider someone else.
Isn't this captain from a planet that rebelled against the Emperor's will?
Enough! His faith will be tested thoroughly.
Love the Emperor, for he is the salvation of mankind. Obey his words, for he will lead you to the light of the future. Honor his servants, for they speak his voice. Tremble before his majesty, for we all walk in his immortal shadow.
Let us begin. We needed to be certain. The enemy we face is no ordinary foe.
I understand.
You are to be promoted to the rank of Admiral and given command of a fleet.
I will not fail you, Inquisitor.
There is much to do and little time, Admiral Spire. I fear a storm coming to the Gothic sector. One we are not yet prepared to face.
Anyway, so following that very trying time for Admiral Spire,
Just reached the last known position of the heretic ships.
we get, of course, immediately assigned to basically
Their sedition must not
dog-ass duty. I'm going to
Shall
be
we
completely
deploy
honest.
our flagship?
Essentially, we've got to go ahead and hunt down a heretic ship that's been spotted in the area. We have a pair of light cruisers and a destroyer.
Coordinate your movements.
As far as we're aware, it could be as high as a heavy cruiser,
At the same
or a grand cruiser as some of them are called.
Awaiting orders.
We will set course for a gas cloud and use it to ambush the rebel ships. Once our ships enter the gas cloud, it should mask our fleet's emissions.
Okay, so the plan is essentially hide in the gas cloud, wait for them to go ahead and come, and then we will blow them to pieces once we know where they are. A cunning plan. A plan so cunning that hopefully it'll work.
The gas cloud conceals our fleet, sir. We're invisible to the enemy ships.
Excellent. The trap is set. Now we wait for our prey.
Sir, I've detected an enemy vessel. Shall I engage?
Okay.
Wait until you have identified your target, Captain.
I have a probe ready to launch, Admiral. That ought to tell us what we're looking at.
Alright, let's launch that probe and let's find out what the hell
Launch
that
the
we're
probe.
waiting for.
Choose where you want the probe to go. The probe will identify any nearby signals.
Okay, auger probe launched. We're now just waiting to find out what that, well, sensor reading is. Could be anything. Could be a cruiser. Could be a battleship for all we know.
All readings are confirmed. That ship belongs to the traitorous
Okay, it's definitely the heretic forces.
We have identified the ship. Our weapons cogitators can automatically target the enemy vessel.
All ships, attack the enemy vessel.
Yeah.
Targeting enemy vessel.
All ships engage.
Course plotted.
Targeting cogitators. Launch torpedoes. Everybody, engage the enemy at will. Wow, it's a big ship. Looks like a grand cruiser or something. Makes you wonder how they got it.
Admiral Spire, did Ravensburg send you to bring us to heel? There are other powers in the galaxy besides the Imperium, Admiral. They can reward you for your skill.
Oh, come on,
and
board.
devotion.
Jesus, that's a big ship.
Awaiting orders.
Okay, everybody's set to engage them. We'll just go ahead and drain their shields and then we can start opening fire on them
Yes,
properly.
Admiral. The enemy's void shields are down. Sir, I suggest that we concentrate fire on their plasma generator.
That sounds like a smart
Targeting the
idea.
plasma generator drains the ship's power. They'll have difficulty using their warp engines. Critical damage to the enemy ships, sir. Their void shield capacitors are destroyed.
Okay, so they can't go ahead and get their shields back up. As it turns out, they are just a standard cruiser. Oh, that is a...
Yes, Admiral.
Oh, but yeah, they're tearing apart that destroyer.
Bulkheads collapsing, sir.
Bugger it. Ram them.
Admiral, this is a battle we cannot win. I'm taking my ship out of this mess.
Admiral, he is activating his warp engines and preparing to disengage.
I'm sorry,
from the
what?
battlefield.
This cowardice cannot be tolerated. Admiral, we must put an end to this pitiful display and make an example of this craven fool.
Commissar, do your duty. Execute the commanding officer.
Admiral Spire, this is Lieutenant Krath. We've executed the captain and taken back control of the ship.
Well done, Krath. You've been promoted to captain. Follow my orders and we'll get through this.
As you command, Admiral.
That bugger, he's just gone ahead and invaded every last one of those torpedoes. Hey, careful. Looks like they're trying to ram us or something. God damn it, they're too far. They're out of range. We can't go ahead and board them yet. There we go.
Boarding teams have crippled the enemy.
Okay, boarding success. We can go ahead and continue to open. They've just boarded our cruiser. That's going to become a pain in the ass. Although we are doing a fair bit of damage to them now that our boarders have gone ahead and torn through their decks. Right, focus on the engines. Actually, you know, focus on the decks. Let's start tearing them apart.
Its warp engines and is attempting to disengage.
I have a strike team of Navy armsmen ready to sabotage the enemy's warp engines. We must act quickly and use the ship's teleportarium to launch the attack.
Yes, Admiral.
Do it.
Your faith in the Emperor is as false as your courage.
Silence this heresy. Fire all weapons.
For the Emperor.
By the Emperor's name, destroy that ship. Damn it, the torpedoes have been destroyed along with our front ram. Here's we're going to have to go ahead and take it down the old-fashioned way. All weapons, open fire. Destroy their mongrel hides. Although we're going to have to go ahead and cut the video here because I've just seen the time. So, like the video if you like it, dislike if you dislike it. Any thoughts or questions, leave them in the form of a comment down below. Don't forget to check out my Patreon, Twitch, Facebook and Discord page, all of which are in the description down below. Hit that subscribe button, notification bell for more content from me as always. This is the 117th Con, signing off. Stay safe out there, folks, and I will catch you all in the next one. Until then, ta-ra, and take care.
Set course to leave the system. I must report our victory to Lord Admiral Ravensburg.